Hello everyone, my name is Sophia Benjamin. Today we are going to answer this question: which part of the job do you like? If the interviewer asks you which part of the job do you like, as in they want to know what do you like about a job, why are you taking a job, why do you prefer to work? Now mostly some people may answer, or what comes to their mind is the money part of it, the salary part of it. I understand the salary part of it is important, but there are also other aspects of the job which are interesting and which you need to have. For example, number one is the salary plus the benefits. Number two, the experience. Number three, the professional experience and learning that comes with a job. And number three is the professionalism. Like the professional relationships that you develop. The professional behavior, we can call it the professional behavior, and the professional relationships that you build over a period of time. All right, now the way you're going to answer is, there are different aspects of a job: salary plus the benefits, experience and the learning that comes with the job, the professional behavior that you learn, and the professional behavior that you exhibit, also the professional relationships that you build over a period of time. So the way we are going to answer this question is, everything about the job is interesting. Everything about a job is interesting, which includes the experience and learning that comes with the job, the professional behavior that an employee learns and adapts to it, also the professional relationships that you build over a period of time are equally important in your professional career, and last but not the least, the salary and the benefits that come along with the job are equally important. All right, so every part about the job is equally important. This is going to be your answer. Question 2. Have you done night shifts before? If you say yes, obviously they are going to ask you, and you're comfortable to do night shifts again, and your answer in most cases would be yes. But if you have not done night shifts before, so obviously your answer would be no, I have not done night shifts before. So the question is, the question that follows this would be, so how will you manage doing night shifts? Your answer would be, my career is very important to me, so I will manage. I will sleep during the daytime and I will work during the night, so it should not be a problem. But if they ask you a question, do you know that doing night shift is not so easy? You feel sleepy and you're not able to concentrate on your work. How will you adjust? And especially because you are not used to it, because you have not done it before, it is going to be difficult. So your answer would be, you have to first of all ask yourself, I am willing to do night shift, yes, but will I be able to adjust? In order for you to answer this question, you need to prepare yourself. Have you done night shifts before? No. But have you ever stayed awake all night? For example, you can give an example of the exam time. Most students study during nights. They stay awake at nights because it is peaceful, it is quiet, you can concentrate better. So if you are one of those people who have spent one night or more nights studying, then you could give that example and you could say that I have done it before during my examination time and I was able to manage. Alright, so you could give that example. The second one would be during family functions, like for a wedding or during some event. Some people have to work all night to do the preparation, especially if there is a family wedding, and people do stay awake at night and they get the work done by staying awake, and some people do enjoy it. So you could give that example as well. Now I understand that night shifts are difficult, but previously I have done it during my examination time and I have stayed awake and studied and managed to stay awake. It wasn't much of a problem. You could even say that I used to have coffee and I used to have tea to keep myself awake. Or if you have stayed awake during the family functions, you could say, I understand night shifts are difficult, but I have stayed awake sometimes during family events, and I see that it is not so difficult if you if you're occupied, if you engage yourself in work, then it is not so difficult. So I would be able to manage the night shifts. All right. So your answer would start with, I understand it is difficult. So what you're saying is, it is not easy. I understand it is difficult. However, what is however? But. However, I have done it before, so I think I can manage it. There will be very few people, especially if you're not able to concentrate on your work, if you're not prepared, if you don't sleep enough during the day, then night shifts would be very, very difficult. But if you have made up your mind to build your career, to be responsible, you will prepare yourself well and also you will be able to manage. So think about the answer and then you could be well prepared to answer this question at an interview. All right. Are you capable of handling a team? Now, if you're a fresher, probably you may not be able to handle a team, but even if you are a fresher at college, you have taken responsibilities, you have been a team leader for some group activities or for some project which you have worked in college and you really managed to do well. Also, if you are the kind of person who likes to take responsibilities, even if it is a personal event. For example, you have 3 to 4 friends and you occasionally on weekends you meet your friends, but you are the one who calls them up, who gets them together, decides the venue to meet, decides the activities, what everyone is going to do as a group, what is the fun that you're going to have. You arrange for everything, you coordinate. That means you have the quality of a team leader. Also, if you are a very friendly person, you like working with people, you like if there are any small misunderstanding, you don't give it much importance, but you prefer working with people, you like people and you like work, you like teamwork. That means you have the quality of a team leader, even if you have not done it before, or you have only done it for personal events, for personal gathering, but you still are a potential team leader. What is a potential team leader? A potential team leader is the one who has the ability, the strength, as the name suggests, you have the potential to become a good leader. All right. So, what is capable? You are able, okay? Able. You will be able to do something. So, that's capable. So, are you capable of handling a team? Your answer will be, if you are an experienced person and if you have already handled for some projects, then you could say, yes, I am capable of handling a team. I have done it before during the projects or during an assignment. So your answer is yes. But if you have never done it before and the question is asked to you, are you capable of handling a team? What you could say that basically, I am a friendly and responsible person. I am a friendly and responsible person. I am a team player. I like teamwork. I like good teamwork. I also understand the responsibilities that go with handling a team. If I am given an opportunity, I will prove myself as a good team leader. All right, so what are we saying here? We are saying basically, I'm a friendly and responsible person. Why friendly? Because you need to get along well with people. All right, in order for you to handle a team, probably they need to relate to you. You need to be approachable, and you will be approachable if you are friendly and if you're straightforward with them, if you make yourself available for your team members to come and approach you, ask you questions. So for that you need to be friendly. You can be strict at times, but most of the times you need to be approachable and friendly. And responsible person, very, very important. Here instead of friendly, you can also use the word approachable. What is approachable? If I am a team member and you are the team leader, if I have a doubt, if I have a question, I will not be afraid, thinking you may shout at me, thinking you will not be helpful. But if you have an attitude or a personality where you're willing to help, where you're willing to listen, and you're okay if I come to you and ask you a question or tell you that I have made a mistake, that means you are an approachable person. I can approach you for help or with my queries or questions. Okay, so instead of friendly, you could also use the term approachable. So you're saying basically I'm an approachable. Remember, if it's friendly, you have to use the word, use the term a friendly person, or if it is approachable, it has to be an approachable. There is a vowel here. All right. So, an responsible person. Responsible person, being responsible is very, very important as a team leader, as a team player, or for you to be able to handle a team, because there are responsibilities and you are accountable. If anything goes wrong with the assigned task, then you as the leader has to be responsible, has to be answerable. So there is a lot of responsibility on a person who is handling a team. You need to be alert, you need to be active, you need to be concentrating on the project or the team members or the task or the assignment. Also, you need to be motivating them. So, I am a team player. I like good teamwork. I am a team player. I like good teamwork. I also understand the responsibilities that go with handling a team. You understand that there are a lot of responsibilities. Your role is different from a team member. A team member will not be responsible. He will only do the work that is assigned to him by a team leader, but a team leader will take responsibility, own up the responsibility, own up the work that is given, and even if a team member is missing or if a team member is slow in the work, you should be able to make up for that person's work. All right, so you're saying if you are a kind of person who understands responsibilities of a leader or of a team player, then you could say I also understand the responsibilities that go along with handling a team, that go with handling a team. If I am given an opportunity, I will prove myself as a good team leader. So basically the question is, are you capable of handling a team? You are saying I have not done it before, but these are my qualities, these are my strengths, and I think I will be able to handle this responsibility. You just have to give me a chance and I will prove it that through my work, through my performance, I will prove it that I am capable of handling a team. I hope that answers the question to you about handling a team. All right. The next question is, what are your major strengths? What are your major strengths? Now, you may have a lot of strengths. What are your major strengths in the order of 1, 2, 3? What is the order? 1, 2, 3. You may have about 6 to 7 strengths, inner strengths. But if you're asked a question, 1, 2, 3, what is? You need to make a list of all the strengths that you have, that you possess. What are the strengths? Some people say I'm honest, some say I'm self-motivated, I'm a team player, I like to adapt to difficult tasks, difficult situation, I like to take up responsibility of a team, I am a very friendly person, I have unique problem-solving ability. All of these strengths, you could list them out and you could see what is it that out of all the entire list of strengths, which are the ones you think you are absolutely confident of, that this is you can do this. If it is honesty, but sometimes you are not so honest, that means that is not your major strength. You say I'm punctual, but sometimes you come late, sometimes you come early, that is not your actual or major strength. You may have some other qualities which are really powerful in you. So probably you like a lot of friends, you are very outgoing, you like going out with your friends, and you like meeting your friends, you like chatting with your friends. The moment you get up, you want to just say hello to your friends, you want to greet your friends, and even if you are not meeting, you are the one who's the first person who's keeping in touch with them, then that means you are a friendly person. All right, but there are some people, they come right on time, and some of them, they come even before time. If you say 10 o'clock, they probably will be here at 9:45 or 9:50, and they don't like others coming late. They like to be on time. Then that is their major strength, is punctuality. All right, punctuality. If a person does not like to make up stories, does not like to be very straightforward, you could even say honesty, straightforwardness, and number 3, teamwork. All right, so out of all the major strengths, you need to quickly make a list of 3, and when they ask you in the order of 3, I think number 1, this is how you're going to answer. I think in the order of 3, the number 1 strength would be punctuality, because I like to be on time. Number 2 would be, number 1 would be punctuality, would be, you can either use this term, or you can say number 1 strength is. Okay, it's up to you, both are correct. If it is me, I would answer this way. My major strengths in the order of 1, 2, 3, the first one would be punctuality, the second one would be honesty or straightforwardness, and the third one would be teamwork. All right, so I hope that is clear. 1, 2, 3. You may have some other strengths, you could list them out and see it in a similar manner. Okay. Do you have any questions for me? Do you have any questions for me? This question. Now the HR person, your interviewer, has asked you all the possible questions that he or she wanted to ask you, and in the end they ask you one question, where they give you an opportunity for you to ask them a question, just in case something is missing, just in case you would like to know something more which they have missed out on. For example, what would you like to know? What question can you ask them? You can ask, you want to know how is the work culture, right? Everybody, why work culture? Now there are some companies, they are very traditional in their dressing, in their behavior, but there are some companies which are very broad-minded, and they want the employee to just be very casual. So probably the dress code, is it very strict between the manager and the subordinates? What do I mean by subordinates? The person working under one person. So the team members and the managers, do they get along well? Is it friendly, or you should be very respectful? Now the job scene or the work culture is changing, the work environment is changing drastically. They want to make it very easy on the employee. They want the atmosphere to be friendly, to be nice. So you could ask about the work culture. How is the work culture in the office? in the office, or how is the work culture in the company? So how do you ask it? I would like to know, I would like to know the work culture in the office or in the company. How is it? All right, and they would be very happy to answer you. Number 2 is the dress code. Sometimes some companies they want you to wear formals on weekdays, but on weekends you could wear casuals, for example jeans and a t-shirt. But there are some companies, they don't believe in a formal dress code. They want you to feel as comfortable as possible. There are 2 ways of looking at it. One is, if you're wearing a jeans and a t-shirt, probably you are very free, you feel very comfortable, and so your work productivity is more. So in that case, the company believes in a casual dress code. But on the other hand, there are companies and they like to maintain a dress code, a formal dress code, where an employee feels very professional. As you dress up, the outlook of the employees overall is very professional, and the person who's working, the employee, feels very professional as she or he comes in formals. So, but it depends on company to company, and if you would like to know how to dress up, then you could say, I would like to know what is the dress code in the office. All right, there is no harm in asking this question if you have a doubt what to wear, how to go about. But if you can just in a few days time, on the first day when you go around, you will be able to see whether the employees are wearing formals or casuals, and having a look at them, you will know. But if you would like to know, if you would like to ask the question, feel free to ask. I would like to know about the dress code in the office. Okay, I would like to know about the employee growth in the company. Employee growth and benefits. Now, sometimes they may tell you, as you get your offer letter, they will definitely explain the benefits to you. But employee growth, they may not mention it in the offer letter. So you could just ask them, I would like to know about the employee growth. What is employee growth? How often does an employee get promoted or an increment? How often does he get an increment? And if they have, if they are free to answer that question, probably they will give you an explanation on how the employee growth happens, the curve, as in how it has happened in the past and how it is going to happen for you if you are on board. All right, but the benefits, probably they may list them out in your offer letter. There is no point in asking about the salary because anyways they are going to communicate what salary they are going to offer you. So there is no point in just asking a question which does not really make sense, because asking them about the salary, in my opinion, because won't be appropriate, because they will already mention it to you, what is the salary bracket they can offer for the position that you're applying for. So in my opinion, probably 1, 2, 3, but if you still have a question and if you're making sense out of that question, do not ask a question if you're trying to ask just for the sake of it, just to make conversation. You don't have to ask. You can always say, no, thank you, I don't have any questions at the moment. No, thank you, I don't have any questions at the moment. But if they ask you, do you have any questions for me? Yes, please. And then you could shoot your question. I would like to know about the dress code in the office. I would like to know about the employee growth and how often do promotions take place. all right, and based on if there is a criteria for it. So that would be an ideal answer to a question. You could either ask 1, 2, 3, or you could ask 1 point out of this, or you could even add your own if a question comes to your mind which has not been covered, which has not been asked, and which has not been communicated to you. You could ask if it comes to your mind and if it makes sense.